Mic check, mic check. Hello and welcome back, everybody, to the Moundridge Sports Network. Tonight we'll be watching the game of the Garden Plain Owls versus the Moundridge Wildcats. The game you're going to be watching now is the JV contest between the two teams. A few key things for this game. Good matchup to watch is number 50, Brock Randolph, a 6-foot sophomore for the Owls. He's going to be going up against our big number 45, Atlee Lichty. Definitely a battle to watch down low, as those two bigs will fight it and try to get some points and boards in the paint. So definitely something to watch as we count down to game time.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see this game, especially it kind of gives us a little bit of a hint to what the varsity boys game will be like tonight, because I feel it's going to be a very exciting game tonight.
Yeah, definitely. The Owls coming in a little bit of underdogs, losing to the common opponent of Haven for the Wildcats. Wildcats faced them at the start of the season, beat them pretty easily. So I've seen and heard that the Owls have gotten better throughout this season. So we'll definitely see how this game goes for the Wildcats. Starting for the Owls tonight will be number 15, Eli Rolfs, 5'8" sophomore. Number 23, Josh Kane for Moundridge. Also for the Owls, number 21, Caleb Stoltz, 5'10", sophomore. Number 25, Cooper Schmidt. Next for the Owls will be number 24, Liam Gorges, a 6-foot freshman. Number 32, Tion Wilson for the Wildcats. Another one for the Owls will be number 30, Jax Dryling, a 6'3" freshman. Also for the Wildcats, number 35, Tremaine Wilson. Rounding up the Owls lineup will be number 50, Brock Randolph, the 6-foot sophomore. Rounding out your Wildcats lineup is number 44, the freshman Raymond Kaufman. Sorry about that, folks. We were muted the whole time. Wilson with the floater, rebounded by his brother. That's going to be a foul. Staying with the Cats. It's number 30, Jax Dryland, with his first personal and first team foul for the Owls. Tremaine Wilson inbounding it, finds Schmidt in the corner. Schmidt's 3-ball, no good off front. Wilson with the rebound, puts it up for 2 points. Cats are on the board.
And nice rebound there by Wilson. I think that's the one thing that the Wildcats have really controlled so far is winning the rebounds.
It's in there to Dryling. Dryling tries to find Tassett. Gets swatted away. Now Dryling with the pull-up free throw. No good. Kane rebounds, pushing the pace. Euro step. Behind the back, no look, no good. Gorgeous pushing the pace, looking through. He'll find Tassett, no good. Dryling backs him up. Dryling gets his own rebound and gets it to go. Those are his first points of the night. 2-8 now. Kane into Wilson. Wilson free throw jumper, no good. Good rebound there by Stultz. That's Dryling down on the block. He goes over his man Schmidt, and that's good for his 4th point tonight.
Yeah, and Finn, one thing I'm noticing is the Cats are just really not being efficient on offense, so we really got to see some better looks for them. And defense is really going to be a challenge for this team as Gardens Plains ball movement has just been top tier from what I've seen.
Kane pull up 3, that one, he gets that one to go.
That was a great look there for the Wildcats. This zone is maybe pressuring the Wildcats to shoot a little bit more from deep, but they might change up their thinking a little bit after the Wildcats start knocking down shots.
Full timeout called by Garden Plain. But after the break, Rylan Unruh, the junior, is coming in for the Cats, coming off a broken collarbone during football season. This will be his first time on the court. So make sure to watch that when we get back.
No.
Yes.
No.
That one's blocked by Wilson, sending that out of bounds, and that will stay with the Owls. Inbounding for the Owls, number 15, Eli Rolfs. On the flat look, he'll find his man Dryling, but that gets tipped off by Schmidt. Now bringing it up the court is Kaufman. Finds Kane, over to Unruh. Unruh hits the crossover, finds Schmidt in the corner. Cross-court pass to Kane. That'll be a 3 seconds in the lane called on number 44, Raymond Kaufman. Send the ball the Owls' way. Rolf's commanding the court here, bring it up for the Owls, and he'll find Randolph up top on the top of the key, dishing it over to Elijah Durham. He'll find Tassett. Tassett stopped up. Now Randolph bringing it around. Tassett driving in. Over his man, just off. Kane with the rebound. Thought Kaufman had some legs on him, but just he did not have enough juice in the tank to go get that ball.
A nice look there for the Wildcats, just wasn't able to execute in transition.
Tassett now got two-man's trapping to Randolph. They get out of that. Nice move by Gorge. Tassett will be out of bounds, though, as that'll be heading back towards the Wildcats' way. Schmidt inbounding to Kane. He'll find Unruh in that corner. Wilson down the block. Had decent-ish look, but that one gets swiped up by the Owls. Good look for Durham. He gets rejected by Kane and Wilson. Kaufman pushing the pace now. Kaufman trying to command it. He goes out of bounds. That'll be heading the Owls' way. So something I've seen so far, Kaufman's trying to do everything himself so far, it's kind of looked like. I think the Cats need to play more as a team, just slow down the pace and kind of just, however you'd say, try to get better looks. But now in for the Cats is number 45, Atlee Lichty, and we can finally see the matchup I've been talking about, Randolph versus Atlee Lichty. There's Randolph versus Lichty. Both go down. That'll be Atlee. That'll be Lichty's first foul. Definitely going to get physical down there. They're going to feed Randolph. There's Tassett going up to the top of the key. He'll find Stoltz. Randolph back at it. Great pass to Gorges for the two. Great vision by Randolph to give them two more. Your score's 12-5 now. Unruh looking inside to Wilson. Wilson pull-up jumper from the block. No good. That's rebounded by Gorges. Gorges going to push the pace. No man on him. He's going to find Stultz on that wing. Randolph up top. Back to Stultz. He'll find Durham. Durham back to Randolph. Lichty playing back off Randolph. Durham over to Stuhlholz. Oh, pull-up three at the buzzer. No good. And after one quarter, your score is 12-5. Garden Plain in the lead. We'll try to see the Cats knocking on offense when we come back.
Yeah, and Finn, one thing I've noticed is just Garden Plain is speeding up the Cats on offense. You know, too many, like 2 or 3 second long possessions. They just need a turnover. They've really got to start slowing it down, building their own momentum and play to their pace. And I promise their plays are going to work out on offense if they can just hit open shots and be smarter with the rock. But yeah, we will see you guys in the second quarter.
Welcome back to the second quarter. Rolf's bringing up the ball. He'll find himself someone on the wing. Now Gorges finding Rolf in the corner. Randolph bounce off Lichty for the two. Tough little bucket. Number 50, Randolph. Woohoo! Wilson now in the corner. Finds his brother. Over to Kane at the high wing. Wilson driving on that left side. Great look to Unruh. Unruh just not expecting that ball. Good look there from Wildcats, just couldn't execute it.
I'd like to see the Wildcats get active more along the three-point line. The Owls' defense is just packed in the lane, and that's where the Wildcats keep looking to, and it's not going to be open.
Ball stays with the Wildcats as Wilson will find his brother, but he'll save before the back court. Now Stoltz looking for Gorges. That gets tipped out by a bunch of Cats. Rolf's inbounding it. He finds Randolph. Over to Gorges in the corner. Stewaltz with the screen from Tassett. Tassett with the roll. Good look. Out of Tremaine Wilson's hands, and now find Tassett for the 2. His first points tonight. 16-5 is the score now. Kane looking inside to Unruh. Unruh's just a little long on that one. Good rebound by Tassett. Tassett in the corner to Gorges. Wilson playing tight on him. Stewaltz driving on that left side. He got the hip on Unruh, but there'll be a foul on the ground before he can get those points. Great drive by Stewaltz, getting that inside hip, getting around so you can get into that bucket pretty easy.
Durham checking back into the game for the Owls and Kaufman for the Wildcats.
There's Tassett on his man Wilson. Randolph back out to Tassett. Randolph at the 3 line, dribbling around. He'll find Rolfs. Coming down that baseline. Durham, they won't go there. He'll find Stewaltz back to Rolfs. Rolfs driving in. He'll find Randolph backing down Kaufman. No good. Tassett running with Kane. He'll back off. Wilson back over to Kane. Kane driving on that left side. He'll do a little bit of spin. Shot in a bunch of traffic. Not the best shot selection there from the Cats. So now the Owls will get that ball back. That'll be Rolfs over to Randolph. They're going to swing the ball a little bit. Tassett, just a little too much on that one. A little bit affected by Wilson's hand. But now Tion Wilson will do the hop, step, and a jump. Somehow find Kaufman. Kaufman will do the push back, good for 2. Those will be his first points tonight. There's a good look from Wilson, jumping that pass. He takes his 2 a little early, but he'll get fouled and take that and 1 as Wilson will go to the line.
Good athletic play there on defense for Wilson, able to get Wildcats possibly 3 points.
It's his 4th point tonight, looking to make that 5th. Coming in for the Cats is number 14, Logan and Hartog, and number 25, Cooper Schmidt, taking out Rylan Unruh and Josh Kane. Going out for the Owls is Tassett, bringing in Gorges. That's off the back, no good. But the Cats get the ball back. Wilson will find his brother for the floater, no good. Schmidt tries to do a putback. That one isn't good, but Wilson will poke that ball free. That'll be a loose ball. Bounded by the Cats, Raymond Kaufman with the 2 points finger roll. Good hustle play from the Cats there. Cats trying to put some pressure on their opponents, the Owls, by bringing a press in now. I'd say, excuse me, a little bit late. Arriving a little bit late to the party. Just now deciding to bring a press in and put some pressure on their opponent.
Like you said earlier, Finn, it didn't really seem like the Wildcats were playing like a team, and now in these last couple defensive possessions, it's really seemed that that's not the case anymore.
Trapping Durham in the corner. Durham will throw it off of Logan and Hartog and keep the ball with the Owls. Inbounding the ball will be number 1, Durham. There's Randolph there. Randolph sent a screen on Schmidt. Gorgeous with the ball. Defender playing back, thinks he has a shot, no good. Logan Hartog bring that ball up. Find Schmidt in the corner. Schmidt's corner three, no good. Rebound by Kaufman. Good rebound by Wilson. He'll get his putback points. That'll be a 6-point tonight. Cats coming back 13-6 with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to play in this second quarter, correction. Rolfs looking for somewhere to go. He'll find himself Stualtz. Now Durham with a little bit of a jump shot. Good rebound by Randolph. He'll get Schmidt in the air. And Randolph will go to the line to get 2 points for himself. Randolph sitting at 2 points so far in tonight's contest. That'll be the second foul for Moundridge and Schmidt's first personal tonight. Randolph with the spin around. The shot is up. No good.
Josh Kane returns to the lineup for the Wildcats.
Josh Kane coming into the lineup for the Wildcats, taking out Tremaine Wilson. And now, Brock Randolph's second shot. No good. Now Kaufman with the rebound. Kaufman bringing the ball up. He'll find Wilson in that short corner. Logan Hartog. He's going to dish it back to Kane. Kane looking inside. Kaufman gets walloped by Durham from the back. That'll be Durham's second personal tonight and the Owls' second team.
Carter Tassett, the junior, coming in for the Owls.
Kaufman shot to him, no good. That's rebounded by Schmidt. Kane driving in. Jumper over his defenders. Now get no good, but Kaufman will get that put back, and that'll be a 6-point tonight. Tassett now finds Durham. Gorgeous with Wilson playing tight on him. Gorgeous kind of been quiet recently after Wilson got put on him after Wilson does play pretty tight defense. Rolf's looking for a three of his own. That's off the top of the backboard. Nice handles there by Logan Hartog. He'll get a man in front of him, but he'll find Kaufman. Kane finding Wilson here in the lane. Kane will pull up a three of his own. That one will get in there for 3 points.
Kane's second three of the night is good. He's 2 for 2.
18-16 as the Cats take their first lead of the game. That'll be a full timeout called by Garden Plain, their second of the night. So, with 2 minutes left in this second quarter, the Wildcats lead with the first lead tonight, 18-16. We'll see you after the timeout.
Yeah, so as we head back into the JV Garden Plains Moundridge game, you know, Moundridge had a strong comeback. Now it's 18-16. They're not playing like that 5-12 team that started out the first quarter. So we'll get to see how they finish out this game and if they can play even better than they already are.
Stualtz, the southpaw, rolls it in and out like a little toilet bowl. And now find Kaufman. Kaufman finds Schmidt in the corner. Kaufman pull up 3 in traffic. That's no good. Highly contested shot there.
And not really the look the Wildcats were probably wanting to get out of that turnover and then the timeout.
No man on Gorges. Gorges drives to the lane. But that'll get flopped out of bounds. Going out for the Wildcats, number 14, Logan and Hartog. Coming in, number 35, Tremaine Wilson. Now Kaufman with the steal. He's going to drive in and take out his defender, number 20, Carter Tassin, and that'll be a charge called on Kaufman. First personal tonight. One minute and 38 seconds left in this first half. Rolfs will find Gorges with Wilson tied on him. Screened by Stuwalt. Stuwalt's pump fake. Durham three-pointer. Yoo-hoo! 3-point good for the Owls. Wilson finds Schmidt in the corner. Back to Kane. That'll be off tee on Wilson's hands. Coming back the Owls' way. Tassett, no good. Wilson trying to go, but he'll get fouled on the way. That'll be a foul on number 24. Lame Gorges. Coming back in for Garden Plain will be number 50, Brock Randolph, taking out number 20, Carter Tassett. So with 55.5 seconds left, we will see what the Cats can do. Schmidt looking for some, will find Wilson's quick swing over to Kane. Kane driving in over his defender, off the bank, and it's good to go. 2 more for the Cats. Gorges trying to find something. He's stuck at the top on the logo. Randolph. A little bit of handsy defense there by Kaufman. So now with 23 seconds left, Rolf driving the ball around, looking for one last shot. He'll find Gorges wide open, and of course he gets it. That one's good for another 3-pointer for Garden Plain and Gorges.
That's his 3rd one on the night. Gorges has been shooting lights out. The Wildcats have really been struggling to keep him off the 3-point line tonight.
Kane, no-look pass. We will not get a shot off before halftime, as your final score going into halftime is 22-20. Sharpshooting Garden Plain Owls versus the defensive Wildcats. So we will see you after this halftime break. You're listening to the Moundridge Sports Network.
Bradbury is a proud supporter of Moundridge High School athletics and activities. We believe in building strong teams on the field and in the workplace. Join our team. We're hiring right here in Moundridge. Go Wildcats. Since 1897, Daring Home Services has been your trusted partner. From leaky pipes to faulty furnaces, we've got you covered. Plus, our hardware store has everything you need to DIY. Daring Home Services, we've been getting it right for over 125 years. Call us 620-345-2442 or reach us at www.daringhomeservices.com. KSI Agency, your hometown choice in Moundridge for farm, home, auto, and business insurance. Get customized coverage and personal service you can count on. Call today to receive a free quote. P&M Pumpkin Ranch. We are a Western-themed You Pick a Pumpkin Patch and Flower Farm. We added a train and a new playground to the farm this year. Over 30-plus activities included in the price of admission. Follow their socials. At Mid-Kansas Credit Union, we live by our motto, grounded in the past and growing for the future. We are a full-service credit union with offices in Moundridge and Butte. You can look for more details at mkcu.com. Order Chiropractic Clinic. Positive Pet Styles. At the Citizen State Bank, we know banking. Whether you found your dream home, are looking to build your agriculture operation, or just opening a checking and savings account, we're right there with you, each step of the way. The Citizen State Bank, where banking hometown has its advantages. Act 360 Insurance is an independent agency with 4 locations in central Kansas, and we enjoy supporting the local communities we serve, whether it's commercial, personal, farm, life, or crop insurance. We have options for you. We would love to become a partner in your legacy. CK Pharmacy. Come see us for all your pharmacy needs. Thank you for supporting your local hometown pharmacy because your health is worth it. Are you planning for retirement, saving for college, or just trying to plan your financial future? Call Angie Lincecum at Edward Jones with a personal one-to-one approach. She'll help you build a strategy tailored to your goals. Smart, thoughtful financial advice from someone who truly cares. Call Angie Lincecum today and take the first step toward your financial future.
Fires crackling, the dough is gold. Every slice a story told. Beer is flowing, the night's alive. Taste the craft where flavors thrive.
The Moundridge Sports Network is brought to you by these sponsors. The Moundridge High School Alumni Association. Bradbury is a proud supporter of Moundridge High School athletics and activities. We believe in building strong teams on the field and in the workplace. Join our team. We're hiring right here in Moundridge. Go Wildcats. Since 1897, Daring Home Services has been your trusted partner. From leaky pipes to faulty furnaces, we've got you covered. Plus, our hardware store has everything you need to DIY. Daring Home Services, we've been getting it right for over 125 years. Call us 620-345-2442 or reach us at www.daringhomeservices.com. KSI Agency, your hometown choice in Moundridge for farm, home, auto, and business insurance. Get customized coverage and personal service you can count on. Call today to receive a free quote. P&M Pumpkin Ranch. We are a Western-themed You Pick a Pumpkin Patch and Flower farm. We added a train and a new playground to the farm this year. Over 30-plus activities included in the price of admission. Follow their socials. At Mid-Kansas Credit Union, we live by our motto, grounded in the past and growing for the future. We are a full-service credit union with offices in Moundridge and Butte. You can look for more details at mkcu.com. Order Chiropractic Clinic. Positive Pet Styles. At the Citizen State Bank, we know banking. Whether you found your dream home, are looking to build your agriculture operation, or just opening a checking and savings account, we're right there with you, each step of the way. The Citizen State Bank, where banking hometown has its advantages. Act 360 Insurance is an independent agency with 4 locations in central Kansas, and we enjoy supporting the local communities we serve, whether it's commercial, personal, farm, life, or crop insurance. We have options for you. We would love to become a partner in your legacy. CK Pharmacy. Come see us for all your pharmacy needs. Thank you for supporting your local hometown pharmacy because your health is worth it. Are you planning for retirement, saving for college, or just trying to plan your financial future? Call Angie Lincecum at Edward Jones with a personal one-to-one approach. She'll help you build a strategy tailored to your goals. Smart, thoughtful financial advice from someone who truly cares. Call Angie Lincecum today and take the first step toward your financial future.
Fires crackling, the dough is gold. Every slice a story told. Beer is flowing, the night's alive. Taste the craft where flavors thrive.
The The Moundridge Sports Network is brought to you by these sponsors. The Moundridge High School Alumni Association. Bradbury is a proud supporter of Moundridge High School athletics and activities. We believe in building strong teams on the field and in the workplace. Join our team. We're hiring right here in Moundridge. Go Wildcats. Since 1897, Daring Home Services has been your trusted partner. From leaky pipes to faulty furnaces, we've got you covered. Plus, our hardware store has everything you need to DIY. Daring Home Services, we've been getting it right for over 125 years. Call us 620-345-2442 or reach us at www.daringhomeservices.com. KSI Agency, your hometown choice in Moundridge for farm, home, auto, and business insurance. Get customized coverage and personal service you can count on. Call today to receive a free quote. P&M Pumpkin Ranch. We are a Western-themed you-pick a pumpkin patch and flower farm. We added a train and a new playground to the farm this year. Over 30-plus activities included in the price of admission. Follow their socials. At Mid-Kansas Credit Union, we live by our motto, grounded in the past and growing for the future. We are a full-service credit union with offices in Moundridge and Butte. You can look for more details at mkcu.com. Order Chiropractic Clinic. Positive pet styles. At the Citizen State Bank, we know banking. Whether you found your dream home, are looking to build your agriculture operation, or just opening a checking and savings account, we're right there with you, each step of the way. The Citizen State Bank, where banking hometown has its advantages. Act 360 Insurance is an independent agency with 4 locations in central Kansas, and we enjoy supporting the local communities we serve. Whether it's a commercial, personal, farm, life, or crop insurance, we have options for you. We would love to become a partner in your legacy. CK Pharmacy. Come see us for all your pharmacy needs. Thank you for supporting your local hometown pharmacy because your health is worth it. Are you planning for retirement, saving for college, or just trying to plan your financial future? Call Angie Lincecum at Edward Jones with a personal one-to-one approach. She'll help you build a strategy tailored to your goals. Smart, thoughtful financial advice from someone who truly cares. Call Angie Lincecum today and take the first step toward your financial future.
Fires crackling, the dough is gold. Every slice a story told. Beer is flowing, the night's alive. Taste the craft where flavors thrive.
The Moundridge Sports Network is brought to you by these sponsors. The Moundridge High School Alumni Association. Bradbury is a proud supporter of Moundridge High School athletics and activities. We believe in building.
Foul will be on the rebound on Raymond Kaufman.
It's Kaufman's second tonight.
Raymond Kaufman, second personal, first team foul.
Swing pass to Durham. Back to Durham. Gorgeous at the top. Blocked by Tremaine Wilson. Recovered by number 30, Drilling.
Nice little bucket there by number 21, Caleb Stewaltz. You know, Anna, some I saw, Tremaine Wilson definitely doesn't look the part, but he's definitely a little bit of a speed demon when he gets out in the open. Something you would not expect from him.
Yeah, he's definitely it's definitely a problem if you're the one he's getting to guard.
He's got a little bit of a sleeper build, some would say.
As he knocks down his and 1 free throw.
Garden playing up 5.
Inside to Kaufman. Owls still in their 2-3 zone. Schmidt picks it up. Swing pass to Josh Kane. Back to Josh Kane. Inside, little floater off the window. Good for Josh Kane.
That ball's going to be almost saved by Durham. That'll be heading the Cats' way.
Kick out the corner to Kane. Rebound tipped. Drilling will track it down.
Dryling.
Okay. As Wilson knocks down the three. 25-25. 6:21 left to go in the third.
Tremaine Wilson finding Schmidt in that wing. Kane in the corner, a little bit of a pass deke there. Wilson driving in 1-2. No good. Gets the rebound, dishes out to Schmidt. Schmidt's jumper, no good, no arc. Somehow gets tipped up in there. Good rebound by Randolph. Bringing the ball up is number 21, Caleb Stualtz. Fairly young JV team by the Owls, all sophomores pretty much. There's Durham. To Stualtz. Poked out by Wilson. They'll call a foul on him.
Fouls charged number 35, Tremaine Wilson. First personal 13 foul.
That'll be Wilson's first and the Cats' third team foul.
This was it.
That'll be Rolfs getting the ball. Clearing out the right side. He's going to do a little bit of a crossover. He'll find Stualtz, the southpaw, looking in. He'll find number 30, Dryling. That'll get rejected by Kaufman. Now Wilson pushing the pace. Kane gets absolutely smacked out there by number 20, Caleb Tassett with the hammer. That inbound to Schmidt, his no arc, no good. Big fall by Kaufman. Kane at the top. Messes up his dribble. Wilson now, nothing doing inside. He finds his good friend Schmidt. Now Kane driving in for some of his own. That gets poked out. Recovered by Lame Gorges. And that'll be Caleb Stualtz drawing a foul there on Raymond Kaufman. That'll be his third foul so far. Kaufman definitely has a gift of fouling.
At the line for the Owls, Kane Slusa, shooting 2.
Coming in the game for the Wildcats is number 45, Atlee Lichty. His good friend number 50, Brock Randolph, is not in, so I'm sure we can see Atlee dominate. As Stualtz will make both his free throws.
Owls have extended their lead once again, now to 8.
Lichty down low, finds Wilson. Wilson's three, no good. Good rebound there by Gorges. Gorges pushing the pace on the close side. He'll find his friend Stualtz three. No good. Rebounded by Tremaine Wilson. He'll find Kane. Kane dish out to Schmidt. Schmidt's three-pointer just off the back. Good rebound by Tremaine. And they'll give him the travel as he didn't get his power dribble down in time. Speak of the devil, coming in is number 50, Brock Randolph, to see that highlighted matchup. Also coming in for the Wildcats is number 15, Rylan Unruh, taking out number 35, Tremaine Wilson. Bringing the ball up is Rolfs. He's got Kane on him. Rolfs in the corner. He's going to look into Randolph. Randolph finds Gorgeous. Great vision there by the big man. And now be more points for Caleb Gorgeous. So that'll be his 13th tonight. Leading the offense to victory for the Owls. So that'll get poked away by Tassett. Unruh driving in that far side, down low. Finds Kane up top. Kane driving down. The no-look pass to Unruh. Now Kane in the corner. He's going to go back in. Spin move jumper. No good. That one gets tipped out before Lichty can get to it.
What I've really liked in the second half for the Wildcats is they've shared the ball more. They've been getting a lot more good looks.
Lichty at the top of the key, finds Unruh down low. Unruh, spin around, no good, poked out, back to Unruh, poked out once again. Gorgeous with the pull. Gorgeous will find Tassett down low. He'll get the jumper, good to go.
Basket, Carter Tassett.
So calling this timeout now. The Garden Plain Owls lead by 12. The Owls came in with their offense, and the Cats have not matched their energy so far in this third quarter. 2 minutes and 59 seconds left to play. Your leading scorer for the Owls is Lame Gorges. He has 13. And your leading scorer for the Wildcats is number 23, Josh Kane, with 10. So definitely been a good matchup so far. Let's see if the Cats can do that comeback they did at the end of the last half. Kane bringing the ball up. He'll find Unruh in the corner. Two men, didn't know which one was going to. So we had a bit of a miscommunication down low. Now Rolfs will find Randolph. Randolph, three! No good. Unruh handling the ball for the Cats. He'll find Kane. Find Logan and Hartog in that corner. Nothing doing. So now the Cats try to look to make the 12-point comeback with 10 minutes left in this game. Wilson gets the pass from Kane, and that'll get hit hard by Gorges, and that'll be his second foul tonight. Is there anything you want to add so far, Anna?
I really liked the Owls' defense in the second half. I feel like it's really picked up, and their pressure of the ability for the Wildcats to get the ball inside has definitely picked up here in the second half.
That'll be a 30-second timeout. And so with 2 minutes and 15 seconds, the Owls are leading by 12. Wildcats trailing. You're listening to the Moundridge Sports Network, and we'll see you after the timeout. Hello. All right, you talk.
Wilson inbound. Goes up to half court for Den Hartog. Wilson jumper in the lane is good.
It's Wilson's 8th point tonight. All coming from the lane.
There's 2 fouls for the Owls.
There'll be a travel called on the Wildcats. For the Wildcats here, you kind of really need to get a stop. Down 12, winding down on the end of the third quarter. To cut in this lead, you can't allow any more buckets. as Wilson gets the rebound. Kick out to Den Hartog. Three is off the mark. Will go the other way. Never mind, it will stay here with the Wildcats.
Wildcats finally breaking out that press once again. Really only break it out in dire times of need.
Ball will stay with the Wildcats. Ball tipped off and then Hartog bounces on the sideline. Owls ball. Wildcats applying a little bit of pressure here. Inside, rebound Lichty. Wildcats looking to push the ball. Kane for three, just off the mark. Rebound Tassett as the Owls look to slow things down. Physical matchup down low, but Randolph will get the turnover. Travel on Randolph.
36.6 seconds left in the third quarter.
Just a little bit of a hesitation there by Hartog on the air ball, Owls ball. Owls looking to wait for last shot of the quarter. Offensive foul on Solsats.
What an absolute great play from Atlee Lichty, taking that like a man and helping his team out. That would get the Cats the last second shot. What a selfless play there by number 45, Atlee Lichty.
4.8 to go as the Owls will now start to apply a little bit of pressure. As Lichty's three is off the mark, but then Hartog there to put it back.
I'd like to say that was actually a pass, Anna.
All right, let's go with that as the quarter ends 26-36. Owls. We'll see you after the break.
Just pick one. Yep. and welcome back. Welcome back. Sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties.
Rolf's looking to drive. Pass tipped away, but recovered by Randolph. Nope. Excuse me, Dreiling. Back into Randolph. Up and is good. Oh, he will get the travel.
I thought good move there by Randolph. The little step back, but overall going back with the Wildcats.
Wilson back to the top, to the corner, then Hartog. Pass tipped, but recovered by Schmidt. Wilson driving inside. Kiss off the window is not good. As the Owls look to push it. Wide open layup. Falls over his own guy. Is Drailing.
That's his 8th point tonight.
Blocking foul on number 24, Gorgeous. That'll be his 3rd on the night. Wilson to the line shooting 2. His first one is no good.
Wilson does do a great job of getting to the bucket and drawing that foul.
As Wilson will get his first point of the night. (29-42). Owls up. 5:30 left to go in the game. Randolph to the bucket, blocked possibly by Kaufman. Wildcats getting out and running. Wilson to the paint again. Rebounded by his brother, who will draw the foul.
That foul will be on number 24, Gorgeous. That's his 4th personal tonight. And that'll be Garden Plains' 2nd team.
As the first free throw is good for Wilson. He's got 11 now on the night. Pretty good night for him.
Cats will cut down the lead to only 12 with 5 minutes and 16 seconds left to play.
As his second one is good. 11-point lead for the Owls. Dunham, Durham at the top of the key. Looks inside to Drailing. Back to the top. Long 3 is just off the mark. Rebound Wildcats. Then Hartog will get in the paint, but he will be called for a travel.
The Wildcats will bring back their press.
I feel like the Wildcats press has been very effective tonight. So down 11 with 4:42 to go. It's a good idea for them to cut into this lead, as it causes a turnover right off the bat with no time ticking off the clock. Not what you want if you're the Owls.
I'm not sure why they don't do the press more, even though it is so effective. As Coach Model will call their second timeout, as they only have 3 left for 30 seconds.
We will see you back after the break. 31-42, 4:42 to go. Yeah. Wilson to inbound it under the bucket for the Wildcats. Kaufman for three, hesitated. Short, but Ryland Unruh with the rebound and putback. Nice read there by Unruh. Lead is 9 for the Owls now. Kaufman applying pressure, tipped away but recovered and taken to the bucket by Dreiling. He started to heat up here late. He's got 10 on the night. And it's taken away by Rolfs as he'll slow it down a little bit. As the ball will stay with the Owls. Kicking out to the corner to Rolfs as he will knock down the three.
That's his first point tonight.
Yeah, it seems to me that Rolfs is more of an impact player. Played really well on defense tonight as the main point of the zone. It's top of the key. Wilson will drive, but just short. Rebounded by the Owls. As Wilson will draw the foul, 90 feet away from the bucket. That'll be Wilson's third. As number 4, Blaine Schreiner, and number 25, Cooper Schmidt, will check back into the game. As the cross-court pass was able to be finished by Dreiling after the surprising no-call foul there.
It's Dreiling's 12th point tonight.
So a foul will be called, and Wilson will be going to the free throw line once again. That'll be Durham's third foul on the night.
Wilson trying to extend his 12-point night tonight to 13 or 14 with the makes of these free throws. His first free throw is good. Coming in for the Wildcats is the man himself, number 45, Atlee Lichty. Taking out Raymond Kaufman. Coming in for the Owls, number 24, Gorges.
As Wilson's second free throw is off the mark. Skip past to Rolfs, down in the corner to Gorgeous. Top of the key, Dreiling. That'll be an off-ball foul on number 32, Tion Wilson. That'll be his second.
2 minutes and 36 seconds left in this game. The Wildcats are trailing by 15.
Tested at the top, controlling the offense. Dreiling looking inside. Stolzatz possibly could have gotten a foul called, but the Wildcats will push it. Lichty, ball fake, gets his own rebound. Put back off the window is good. That'll be Lichty's first 2 points of the night. Rolfs, the deep three, is good. That is his second three in the fourth quarter. He's got 6. Then Hartog ripped away as Gorgeous will look to drive, and he'll get the and one.
That foul will be on number 15, Rylan Unruh, his second tonight.
Second personal. 15 foul.
After that snow day, the Cats kind of look a little lethargic.
Checking in the Wildcat line number 3, Kason Draper.
It's the freshman Kason Grable will check in for Blaine Schreiner. Gorgeous knocks down his and one free throw. 36-55, a minute 36 left to go. Unruh in the corner. Back to Wilson. Looking to attack once again. Taken away by Stolsatz. .21 all the way to the bucket, and he'll get it. That'll be 14 for him on the night.
The Owls now have 3 kids in now with over 10 points. So a great night overall for the Owls. They lead by 21.
So the ball will stay off with the Wildcats, knocked off of Randolph.
.45 seconds and clock winding down.
Unruh will knock it off the glass. He has 4. .25 seconds and counting. Gorgeous at the top of the key. So most likely be the final score as 10 seconds remaining. As the Owls will walk away with a win, 57-38. Definitely stay tuned for the Varsity Boys game tonight. It will be definitely a huge, exciting game. 2 great teams playing in Moundridge tonight.
The Owls just dominated the Cats on offense, easily winning the offensive battle. Cats looking a little lethargic coming out of that snow day, maybe breaking off some of that snow in their rotors. So definitely Cats need to work on their scoring ability, trying to handle a zone. It definitely threw their offense for a loop there. So we'll see you for the Varsity Boys game. The final score is 57-38. You're listening to the Moundridge Sports Network.
The Moundridge Sports Network is brought to you by these sponsors. The Moundridge High School Alumni Association. Bradbury is a proud supporter of Moundridge. Since 1897, Daring Home Services has been your trusted partner. From leaky pipes to faulty furnaces, we've got you covered. Plus, our hardware store has everything you need to DIY. Daring Home Services, we've been getting
Hey, what's going on, Moundridge sports fans? We got a great game for you guys. Home at the Den, the Garden Plain Owls are taking on the number 2 team in the HOA, the Moundridge Wildcats. This is going to be one of the best games of the week. You know, Garden Plain has had a lot of fun throughout this season. They played Andale and took them to overtime. But then again, this is a team that also lost to Haven. So we're going to want to see what Garden Plain we are getting tonight for the Moundridge fans. And I think this is going to be one of the best games we have all season. Is there anything you're looking for coming into the game, Paul?
Honestly, Joe, I think it's just going to be a really good matchup. Both sides have got some strengths and some weaknesses, so I'm just willing to see how each team attacks those weaknesses and just see how the game turns out.
Yeah, and the Cats have had a lot of games done throughout this week due to the Trojan Classic getting rescheduled That's been a mishap all itself with the weather. But yeah, we're going to see what we get tonight with the Cats. And the fans at home are ready to see this matchup. Long to wait as we get right back in the hometown setting, the Den. So make sure you guys like and subscribe to Moundridge Sports Network so we can keep bringing you the service of the games as we will get rolling now to the courtside camera or just the main view. So with a minute winding down,
Here are your starters for this game. First of all, for the Owls, a 6-foot senior, number 1, Elijah Durham.
Starters for tonight's matchup will be number 1, Elijah Durham. For the Wildcats, number 2, Kaiser Knitz. Good matchup there, similar in height and size.
yeah, and we know this Garden Plain team is a bigger team, starting off with 25, Jaron Flax, a 6'6 sophomore. Only a sophomore. And we're going to see great things from number 12, Eli Eck. We're going to be saying that name a lot tonight. Last season averaged about 23 points per game, one of the main scorers for his team. And he is only a senior himself, so this will be really dependent on him to lead the Owls tonight into victory and try to command their offense because he's one of their main scorers. So that backcourt duo is going to be something to watch out for tonight. Number 25 and 12 for the fans at home who want to follow along with that. We know, Paul, on the other hand of that, I think the Moundridge team has a lot of good things going for them. We're going to see what they get into with 6'4 guard. Number 11, Easton Shahan, is going to be one of the ones to watch. We talk about him every game. He's just a stud on the basketball court. And he's averaging 14 points per game. So, yeah, a lot of scores for the Cats, along with Jesse Lutz being number 2 scorer with 12.6 per game. Got a lot of offensive tendencies from the guys in the home gym. So, yeah, Joe, I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, Joe, definitely. It's going to be a good one. Both of those guys that you mentioned are also roughly about 50% from field goal. So, make one, miss one, you got a game on your hands with those numbers.
Yeah, and as we get going here, the Moundridge fans will stand for defense and clap. But, Paul, if you could see one thing out of this game, what would you want to see? And it can be anything.
Honestly, I'm just looking forward to a good matchup. I think they're similar in height and size, and I think scoring abilities, both teams have shooters, so I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah, and as we get rolling here, the Cats have the first possession. Knitz hits Lutz in the corner. He'll rise up for a three. Nylon early on. Lutz nails it from the corner, and like I said, they are ready to get going against this Garden Plain team. Standing up now. Eck in the corner, waiting for that three, as we know he likes to create space on the floor.
Durham driving to the basket, going up, and he gets it. Nice layup for him.
And that's a nice finish from the Owls early on.
Kaiser Knitz bringing the ball up for the Wildcats. Screen from Lutz to Shahan on the wing. Shahan driving, going up, and he will get himself a nice floater, his first points of the game.
And Shahan is just such an agile guy. You know, you see him in the hallways, and he's just this big 6'4" guy who looks all hunky. And now he gets on the basketball court, and he can just rise up to the rim and just really just a true athlete for the Wildcats.
Ball was poked free there, but recovered by the Owls. Eli Eck with the ball in the corner to Dold. To Cooper Eck. Cooper Eck, deep three.
Wow.
He's got it. Joe, did you see the range on that?
He nets that one from distance. Let me tell you, that is a long-range three. And to hit that this early on in the game,
got to get you fired up, right?
Right. Shahan now at the high wing hits Churchill. Churchill drives to the basket. He's going to fumble the ball there. He kicks it out to Knitz, and he's got a wide-open lane. Left-handed. Misses it. Shahan trying to get the rebound. Fought off. And that's going to be saved by the Owls with a diving attempt. Eck now driving in pursuit. Almost knocked away by Shahan. Ring around the Rosie. Kicks to the corner. Nobody's there. And just a good recovery from Eck, but just couldn't execute the play there. Knocking it away to the corner. And you know, at a varsity level, that is just unacceptable. You gotta dial in those passes.
Yeah, those are those types of mistakes that most teams make, and that's usually what leads to their downfall. You have to limit those mistakes. Lutz for three.
Just off. Churchill tries to rebound off of Flax. It's going to go out of bounds.
It will be Wildcat ball. Knitz going to inbound it for the Wildcats. Up top to Shahan. Shahan looking to set up the offense. Goes left to Knitz. To Churchill. Churchill driving, looking for a layup, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, and that's a nice finish from the kid. Churchill, just a lengthy guy who's going to be able to rise up and make those easy layups 99% of the time as the Owls get fluid in their offense here. Flax at the wing, deciding what to do with it. Kicks it over to Eck, the brother. Dribbling through traffic. Knitz with the quick hand. Diving attempt.
Gotta love that hustle from Knitz.
Yeah, and he's one of those guys that's willing to get on the ground and make that physical play. One of those stronger small guards that you see in the leagues.
Now, Knitz hasn't really been putting up quite the stats that all the other players have for the starters for Moundridge, but he's also one of those selfless players that's willing to give up the ball to help his teammates have success.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Definitely one of those point guards that just facilitates. You know, he doesn't look to score every time, but he makes the right choices, and that's why he's such a good player. Knitz lost. Eck almost fires.
Good rebound.
Churchill in transition. Figuring out what to do with it. Goes up, dumps it to Schmidt, and it's going to roll in. I thought that one was off for a little bit.
Good and one there for Schmidt. That'll be his first points of the night. We will see if he makes this following free throw.
Schmidt now looking to capitalize off of the and one attempt, and it just won't go for him.
Those are the shots you can't miss, Joe.
0 for 1 from the line tonight is Schmidt. A lot of basketball left to play. Eck dumps it down low to Flax. Triple threading, kicks out to the corner. Long three, almost air balls. Lutz, full head of steam. Slows it down, kicks it to Knitz. He's going to have a wide open lane and goes up for the two-hand layup.
Those are Knitz's first points of the night.
Knitz on a roll.
Got Cooper Eck with the ball. Screen there from Flax. But Eck deciding what he wants to do with it. To Dold. Dole just trying to set up the offense, see where he wants to go with it. Good defense from Lutz. Passes it inside. That will be blocked by Churchill.
Wow.
But the Owls will get the rebound. And it'll be blocked by Shahan, but they will call a foul. And that will be number 1, Elijah Durham, going to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and the Owls did a great job of staying composed and trying to fix that possession. They really did a good job of just getting it together and drawing that foul. Hopefully he can cash these in for 2 and get the Owls rolling a little bit, and he'll make his first on the night. That's number 1, Elijah Durham. 1 for 1 so far, is 1 more.
Number 3, Finn Burge will check in for the Wildcats, giving number 4, Jesse Lutz, a little bit of a breather.
Plains at 6. Got it for 7.
Knitz will bring the ball up for the Wildcats.
And Knitz is just such a terrific ball handler that he can just really make those opportunities as he goes on.
As Churchill will use his size to his advantage in the paint. First one didn't go, but he got his own board and went back up with it. That will give him 4 so far.
Almost thought about it. McFadden swings it to Flax.
Back to McFadden. McFadden driving, looking for something, but there will be nothing there. And that will be Dold. Pass in the corner to Eck. Back to McFadden. Screen from Flax. McFadden will not shoot a 3. It will be
Excuse me, you go. You know what I was about to say? Egg had a nice drive baseline there. Thought he could get up a shot because he's one of those guys that's going to take that contested shot because he knows he can make it.
Yeah, Joe, Eli Eck only about 5'10", but he's a senior. He's had a lot of experience, and he's grown a lot as a player. As McFadden will shoot a 3, won't go. Rebounded, taken by Schmidt. Knitz spinning, and he will somehow get that to go.
Yeah,
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That is such a take from Knitz, just being a crafty guy, getting down low, finishing with finesse. (15-7) here early in the first. It's a missed 3-point attempt. Will go the Cats' way. Knitz bringing the ball down. Finds Churchill at the wing. He's going to swing it to Burge. Burge now finds Schmidt. Schmidt tries one. Got it to go. Schmidt nets it from distance to send the Owls to a timeout. 18-7 with 2 minutes remaining. We'll be back after the break.
Oh my
This chemistry is cooking.
I know. And black.
Okay, so I talked to a bunch of the guys before, and I asked them, I texted them all, I was like, give me a word to say tonight, and I got to get through all these.
Let me do LaMelo Ball, bro. Dude, we should have said that for Kaiser, that layup.
I did Kaiser. I said terrific.
Oh.
And I'm writing down the timestamp so I can go screen record the video.
Bodacious? Who said that?
Jesse.
This Wildcat offense has really been coming out strong tonight. A lot of points on the board already in this first quarter. Excited to see how the Owls will respond to coming out of this timeout. About 2 minutes left in the first quarter. It'll be Owls ball as Dold will inbound the ball to Eli Eck.
Getting back now here. Shahan almost knocks it away. Tries to recover. Is Eck now trying to handle the ball?
Almost swatted there from Knitz. Shahan pushing the ball. Will go up strong and get fouled hard.
Shahan looking for the aggressive take there. Hard foul on him.
Second personal, second team foul. Easton Shahan is at the line to shoot 2.
Shahan gets the first one to go. As Shahan is a very experienced free throw shooter. So we get rolling here. Garden playing ball.
20-7 with about 1:30 left in this first quarter. The Owls find themselves in a bit of a dry streak here as Eli Eck will go up strong and he will get fouled by number 4, Jesse Lutz. He will go to the line to shoot 2. Hopefully these free throws can get the Owls out of this dry spell.
Yeah, and that's a good contest from Lutz trying to get that ball there, but you got to just watch your hands and not make contact.
And, you know, a lot of respect for Eli Eck. You know, not being the tallest guy in the court, but going up strong in the paint, a lot of respect. And that probably comes with, you know, him being a senior and having a lot of that experience under his belt.
Yeah, and he's one of the guys that's going to be a leader on the team, try to command some offenses and really get things going because he's got that experience being a senior.
As that second one for him will not go.
Knitz now taking the ball down, setting it up. Swung to Lutz in the corner, going to hit it out. Back to Knitz, back to Lutz. Little back and forth action. Churchill. Lutz rises up, just off. Rebound to Flax. As Heath tries to get an early one there.
Not common that you see Lutz miss from three-point range.
The nice down low action. Churchill guarding far. Flax goes up, finishes with the right. Knitz bringing the ball down now. 37 seconds left. Lutz staying with it. Knitz now. 30 winding down. Lutz hits Shahan. Back out to Knitz. Over the top to Burge. He's going to hit one. Just long off the iron. Rebound Churchill. Shahan stays. Lutz tries another. String music. He got it. Almost at the buzzer. 10 winding down. Owls have a one last-ditch play. Knocked away by Churchill. Sees him get one to Knitz. Knitz down low to Shahan. Dumps off. Can't get it to go. Rebound Owls. And that'll be the conclusion of the first quarter. We'll be back after the break.
Dude. We welcome you back after the end of the first, as that will be Flax getting a nice layup there, I believe. Knitz will bring the ball down for the Wildcats to Lutz in the corner. He swings it across to Shahan on a wing. Back to Knitz. Knitz back to Lutz in the corner. Lutz going to take a three.
Wow.
Just like LaMelo Ball, catch and shoot for a three.
Yeah, and what a shot from Lutz right there. Like you said, like LaMelo Ball, just in his bag in the corner.
And that one for Elijah Durham just won't go. As Knitz is trying to drive to find something, and Durham will poke it free. But it will be Wildcat ball.
The Cats got to be smart here on offense, not to get overpaced like we talked about. You know, this Garden Plain team is really trying to just not let the Cats control the pace of the game, and that's what they do to other teams. As Lutz tries another. Oh my gosh, he got it. He is on fire tonight, erupting. Already at his average early in the second. Time to see what the Owls are going to get here. 29-11 starting out the second quarter. Got to be disciplined here if you're the Owls. Tries to rise over Schmidt. Flax can't clean it up. He gets his own rebound. It's knocked away. Rebound back out to Eck. His three-pointer. Bang!
And Joe, we talked about him being a good three-point shooter, and that just goes to show we were not lying. Knitz trying to set up the offense here for the Wildcats. As Lutz will get the ball, brings it around. Churchill driving, and he will go down hard, but he will get fouled, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, I don't know, a lot of people brave enough to jump with Churchill when he's at a wide open lane. Him being one of those thunderous throwdowns type of guys. As Churchill misses his first. Last possession, Eck finally gets on the board with his 3 points. Start out the game as Churchill nails his second. Cats coming out in a press here, trying to deny. Knitz flow by. Knocked away by Churchill. Lutz pitches it up to Shahan. High pickup, no good. Grabbed away by Eck. Over the top to his brother. Eck driving, puts up the fade, can't get it. Dumps it off the Flax, and the play still lives. He'll score from the window. Churchill now stuck up in the corner. He's going to hit Lutz. Knitz inside to Schmidt. Kicks out to Shahan. He's going to rise up. Bad miss from Shahan. Not likely of him to hit that kind of shot. You know, Paul, one thing I'm noticing is just the Owls are making a lot of little mistakes that's costing them a lot of offensive possessions. They really got to start capitalizing on those and making the smart play.
Yeah, Joe, I agree 100%. You know, it seems like every game we talk about it, one team or the other is always making these small mistakes that end up costing them the game.
Yeah, and just like that, a fantastic finish from Knitz as he will send the Owls to another timeout. 32-16. We will be back after the break. Taking us back now. 4:51 left. Wildcats up by 16 as they'll come out in their press again, trying to get easy takes from the Owls. Over the top, finds Dold. He's going to be all alone. Kicks it to his teammate. Thought about the 3. Eck will rise up long range just off the front of the rim. So it's fumbled away there. So it'll stay with the Owls. You know, if you're the Cats there, you got to get that rebound. You can't let that one go.
Yeah, Joe, Coach Knitz seemed to think that was Wildcat ball, but the referee assured him it wasn't.
Yeah, and you like to see that he's going to try and argue that call to try and get any chance they can get.
As any coach should.
Wow, way off 3. Hits the top of the world as Shahan recovers, dumps it off to Lutz, and he's going to finish midair. Lutz rising to the rim and finishing.
Lutz has got 14 already in this first half. What an impressive game already he's got.
Yeah, and you know, we like to talk about him really progressing through his high school career as Knitz recovers there. Behind the back dribble. He's going to hit Churchill. He's going to go up again. And a hard take charge from Eck as he's just being the glue guy. Or excuse me, Dold.
I guess it won't be called a charge.
Yeah, they're gonna discuss this one here.
Wildcat fans getting a little bit rowdy, but I'd love to see it. And they will give them the charge.
See, Shahan will take a break after Burge will come in now.
That charge was on number 10 Heath Churchill, but you know, if you know Heath, you know that he's not afraid of going to get contact. So
yeah, and that's just what he does. You know, big time players are gonna make big time plays, and you like to see that he's gonna go for things like that.
Flack's going to work on big LT Schmidt. Nice move there, and he will get a nice little floater.
Yeah, the best way I can describe Flax is he is just a big, fundamental guy. You know, he's not looking to do nothing flashy, just get the ball in the basket, and that's his job.
He's just here to do his job.
He is unbothered.
That's all you can ask for. Lutz in the corner for 3.
Mango! Yep. Lutz is having a night.
Lutz has got 17 in this first half.
Wow, what a showing from Lutz. Almost half of his team's entire point total. Eck drives in here now. Knocked away by Churchill as they're going to try and fix this possession. Knitz jumps, doesn't stay disciplined. There's a ring around the rosies going. Churchill grabs it away.
Behind the back steal there. That's pretty
Churchill
impressive.
trying to think what to do here. Burge gets his cookie jar opened. Full head of steam here. Rising up. Durham swatted by Knitz. Churchill finds Burge. Looks for the Euro. Puts up the lay and the foul called. Burge will head to the line for the first time tonight.
That was charge number 25, Jared Flax, first personal, second team.
You know, Joe, with all these blocks and steals left and right, this game is really impressive to watch, honestly, how both teams have defensive battles.
Yeah, and even though the Cats are up a lot right now, about 20, the Owls are still being physical. They're still playing like it's a 2-point game, and you know, you gotta love to see the just intensity they're bringing coming into a game like this. As Moundridge is not an easy gym to play at.
As Burge will make one miss one, and the refs will call an official's timeout.
There's a lot of discussions from the refs tonight, taking time on some calls, kind of slowing the game down.
Seemed like there was something wrong with the scoreboard.
Should be 38-18 for you guys watching at home.
As Eli Eck will bring the ball up for the Owls, trying to make something happen. Guarded closely by Burge. Drilling will drive to the hoop, and he'll get blocked by Churchill, but they'll call a foul. I wonder if that'll be on Churchill or big LT Schmidt. Foul was charged to number 0, Coulter Adolph.
Yeah, you know, coming into the game, picking up a foul that early, you gotta watch those hands, being one of the 7th guys off the bench. As he will miss his first drilling
hard off the back of the rim. Easton Shahan will come back into the game for the Wildcats, giving Churchill a break. Churchill's one of those players that he's really good at defense, and you don't want him to get into foul trouble. So it's good that he's getting a little bit of a break right now.
You know, that's a nice make for the Owls there, getting that free throw to open the lid for them. You know, they've kind of been in a drought recently. Is Adolph now, finds Lutz, hitting Burge. Fumbles it a little bit, finds Shahan. He's a hit at the Coulter. Adolph rises up, can't get the lay. This is Lutz now, closely guarding Eck. He's going to drive in, pump fake, knocked away by both of them.
Eck has been swatted countless times already tonight. Gotta wonder if he wants to switch up his moves a little bit. Burge in the corner.
He's going to miss one. Recovered there by the Owls. You know, they're looking a little bit discombobulated right now, just all over the place, trying to get something going.
Drilling will get a nice, almost backdoor pass for a layup.
38-21, Lutz taking his time. Calling out the set, Knitz being loud and vocal from the bench. Shahan takes his man. Pump fakes out. Burge recovers. He's going to pull up from mid-range. Almost got it to fall. This Eck is going to be the primary ball handler tonight. Drilling. Low corner. Back out to Eck. Dold. Finds McFadden. Big three-pointer.
Drilling. Can't get it to go.
That's rebounded by Shahan. Lutz full head of gas. He's going to zig and zag. Rises up and can't get it to go. Shahan with the recovery there. Getting a tough shot over down low. Eck pump fakes. Pop action inside to Drilling. Kick to the corner. Long three. No good. A bad miss. Going into halftime for the Owls.
Not something you want to see if you're a coach.
You know, you like to see a nice last-second shot from the Cats. 10 seconds, winding down. Lutz dribbling it out. Finds Burge. He's going to tell him to cut through. Finds Lutz. He's going to have to get one off. Burge chucks one up at the buzzer, and it's going to be no good. 40-21 is your final going into halftime, and what a half we saw, Paul.
Is brought to you by these sponsors. The Moundridge High School Alumni Association. Bradbury is a proud supporter of Moundridge High School athletics and activities. We believe in building strong teams on the field and in the workplace. Join our team. We're hiring right here in Moundridge. Go Wildcats. Since 1897, Daring Home Services has been your trusted partner. From leaky pipes to faulty furnaces, we've got you covered. Plus, our hardware store has everything you need to DIY. Daring Home Services, we've been getting it right for over 125 years. Call us 620-345-2442 or reach us at www.daringhomeservices.com. KSI Agency, your hometown choice in Moundridge for farm, home, auto, and business insurance. Get customized coverage and personal service you can count on. Call today to receive a free quote. P&M Pumpkin Ranch. We are a Western-themed You Pick a Pumpkin Patch and Flower farm. We added a train and a new playground to the farm this year. Over 30-plus activities included in the price of admission. Follow their socials. At Mid-Kansas Credit Union, we live by our motto, grounded in the past and growing for the future. We are a full-service credit union with offices in Moundridge and Butte. You can look for more details at mkcu.com. Order Chiropractic Clinic. Positive Pet Styles. At the Citizen State Bank, we know banking. Whether you found your dream home, are looking to build your agriculture operation, or just opening a checking and savings account, we're right there with you, each step of the way. The Citizen State Bank, where banking hometown has its advantages. Act 360 Insurance is an independent agency with 4 locations in central Kansas, and we enjoy supporting the local communities we serve. Whether it's a commercial, personal, farm, life, or crop insurance, we have options for you. We would love to become a partner in your legacy. CK Pharmacy. Come see us for all your pharmacy needs. Thank you for supporting your local hometown pharmacy because your health is worth it. Are you planning for retirement, saving for college, or just trying to plan your financial future? Call Angie Lincecum at Edward Jones with a personal one-to-one approach. She'll help you build a strategy tailored to your goals. Smart, thoughtful financial advice from someone who truly cares. Call Angie Lincecum today and take the first step toward your financial future.
Fires crackling, the dough is gold. Every slice a story told. Beer is flowing, the night's alive. Taste the craft where flavors thrive.
The Moundridge Sports Network is brought to you by these sponsors. The Moundridge High School Alumni Association. Bradbury is a proud supporter of Moundridge High School athletics and activities. We believe in building strong teams on the field and in the workplace. Join our team. We're hiring right here in Moundridge. Go Wildcats. Since 1897, Daring Home Services has been your trusted partner. From leaky pipes to faulty furnaces, we've got you covered. Plus, our hardware store has everything you need to DIY. Daring Home Services, we've been getting it right for over 125 years. Call us 620-345-2442 or reach us at www.daringhomeservices.com. KSI Agency, your hometown choice in Moundridge for farm, home, auto, and business insurance. Get customized coverage and personal service you can count on. Call today to receive a free quote. P&M Pumpkin Ranch. We are a Western-themed You Pick a Pumpkin Patch and Flower farm. We added a train and a new playground to the farm this year. Over 30-plus activities included in the price of admission. Follow their socials. At Mid-Kansas Credit Union, we live by our motto, grounded in the past and growing for the future. We are a full-service credit union with offices in Moundridge and Butte. You can look for more details at mkcu.com. Order Chiropractic Clinic. Positive Pet Styles. At the Citizen State Bank, we know banking. Whether you found your dream home, are looking to build your agriculture operation, or just opening a checking and savings account, we're right there with you, each step of the way. The Citizen State Bank, where banking hometown has its advantages. Act 360 Insurance is an independent agency with 4 locations in central Kansas, and we enjoy supporting the local communities we serve. Whether it's a commercial, personal, farm, life, or crop insurance, we have options for you. We would love to become a partner in your legacy. CK Pharmacy. Come see us for all your pharmacy needs. Thank you for supporting your local hometown pharmacy because your health is worth it. Are you planning for retirement, saving for college, or just trying to plan your financial future? Call Angie Lincecum at Edward Jones with a personal one-to-one approach. She'll help you build a strategy tailored to your goals. Smart, thoughtful financial advice from someone who truly cares. Call Angie Lincecum today and take the first step toward your financial future.
Fires crackling, the dough is gold. Every slice a story told. Beer is flowing, the night's alive. Taste the craft where flavors thrive.
The Moundridge Sports Network is brought to you by these sponsors. The Moundridge High School Alumni Association. Bradbury is a proud supporter of Moundridge High School athletics and activities. We believe in building strong teams on the field and in the workplace. Join our team. We're hiring right here in Moundridge. Go Wildcats. Since 1897, Daring Home Services has been your trusted partner. From leaky pipes to faulty furnaces, we've got you covered. Plus, our hardware store has everything you need to DIY. Daring Home Services, we've been getting it right for over 125 years. Call us 620-345-2442 or reach us at www.daringhomeservices.com. KSI Agency, your hometown choice in Moundridge for farm, home, auto, and business insurance. Get customized coverage and personal service you can count on. Call today to receive a free quote. P&M Pumpkin Ranch. We are a Western-themed You Pick a Pumpkin Patch and Flower Farm. We added a train and a new playground to the farm this year. Over 30 plus activities included in the price of admission. Follow their socials. At Mid-Kansas Credit Union, we live by our motto, grounded in the past and growing for the future. We are a full-service credit union with offices in Moundridge and Butte. You can look for more details at mkcu.com. Order Chiropractic Clinic. Positive Pet Styles. At the Citizen State Bank, we know banking. Whether you found your dream home, are looking to build your agriculture operation, or just opening a checking and savings account, we're right there with you, each step of the way. The Citizen State Bank, where banking hometown has its advantages. Act 360 Insurance is an independent agency with 4 locations in central Kansas, and we enjoy supporting the local communities we serve, whether it's a commercial, personal, farm, life, or crop insurance. We have options for you. We would love to become a partner in your legacy. CK Pharmacy. Come see us for all your pharmacy needs. Thank you for supporting your local hometown pharmacy because your health is worth it. Are you planning for retirement, saving for college, or just trying to plan your financial future? Call Angie Lincecum at Edward Jones with a personal one-to-one approach. She'll help you build a strategy tailored to your goals. Smart, thoughtful financial advice from someone who truly cares. Call Angie Lincecum today and take the first step toward your financial future.
Fires crackling, the dough is gold. Every slice a story told. Beer is flowing, the night's alive. Taste the craft where flavors thrive.
The Moundridge Sports Network is brought to you by these sponsors. The Moundridge High School Alumni Association. Bradbury is a proud supporter of Moundridge High School athletics and activities. We believe in building strong teams on the field and in the workplace. Join our team. We're hiring right here in Moundridge. Go Wildcats. Since 1897, Daring Home Services has been your trusted partner. From leaky pipes to faulty furnaces, we've got you covered.
And we're welcoming back to second half action back in the den. 40-21. And we had an electric first half from the Cats as they've really shined through this Garden Plain team, getting a lot of great looks and just being efficient. One man to talk about tonight is number 4, Jesse Lutz. Just automatic from the three-point line. 17 points in a half. That is a crazy stat of its own.
I'm excited to see if he can keep going this half, Joe.
If he stays on, he's on pace for 30.
That'd be an exciting thing for him to get.
As Schmidt now commanding Shahan, back door. Knitz looks for the pick and pop. Knitz hits Shahan. Glides through, spin. Got him off, Lutz. All by himself, spinning. Kick out to Churchill, he thought about it. As Lutz has it now. Waits for it. Churchill, back to Lutz. If you're a Wildcats fan right now, you want to see the ball in Lutz's hand because he's been making plays the entire game. Schmidt with a nice showing, and he dumps it off to Shahan as he will finger roll it in.
What a nice pass there from Schmidt. That was pretty impressive. Eli Eck directing traffic. Trying to take it corner. Looking for a screen to Flax. Flax will throw it all the way to the other corner.
One more baseline.
Yeah, Dold will drive. No, he won't. That'll be Cooper Eck to his brother Eli. Inside to Flax. And Flax will get blocked by Schmidt, but they'll call it a foul. That will be Schmidt's first foul of the night, though, so not too bad on his behalf.
Yeah, and you know if you're going up against Schmidt or Churchill, they're going to try and block it, so you better go up strong. Yeah, because that's how you can draw the foul if you execute correctly, and Flax did, and he will miss his first.
And he will miss both of them. as Shahan will rebound the ball. Coming back now, Knitz. Trying to make that right choice like we talked about. Churchill kicks out, rips through a baseline, no call, and he's going to dump it off to Schmidt as he'll go up and bank it in. Off of the glass, breaking the D. Schmidt connects there for 2. Coming to the outside now, Eck, the man who's had the ball all night. Eck gets it through, and it's swatted away by Churchill. That might have been his 6th time tonight getting swatted. Just can't do anything about it. At some point, if I'm Eli Eck, I'm just pulling it from mid-range. Yeah, I'm not even taking it all the way down there, because where those big men are, you know, when you got big guys down there pounding you in the paint, sometimes you just gotta settle for the mid-range. Yeah, and you know, with some physical guys, it's gonna be hard to just draw through that and try and get over and make those layups. So you gotta see if you can read the defense better. Eli Eck guarded closely by Lutz. He'll be in Flax. Flax mid-range. Hard off the glass. Good board from Shahan. Shahan being patient with the rock is never mind, he's going to let it go. And that one's hard off. Rebound, Flax. Cooper Eck with the ball on the wing. Guarded tightly by Knitz. We'll give it back to Dold. Back to Cooper. Cooper thought about a 3, but he'll give it back to Dold, who will give it to Eli Eck at the top for Durham. Back to Eli. Eli trying to create some separation as Dold will shoot a 3. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Jesse. And Lutz now coming away with it. He's moving fast. He's going to spin, put one up. Shaboy, he got it. What a take from Lutz in transition. Got it to fall through contact. That is an elite finish. Stolen by Schmidt there. Nice pass to Lutz, who almost got the and one as he goes down hard, but his teammate's right there to pick him up. Lutz has just been the man tonight. Almost 20 points for him, and I don't think he's showing any signs of slowing down. What do you think? Can we take a second to realize that nothing here going on tonight would be possible without the one and only William Randall Kane? Many people would consider him to be very inspirational, very bodacious. Yes. You know, William Randall Kane, he's kind of the guy behind the scenes pulling all the strings here at Moundridge High, so we're very grateful for him and all the things that he does for us here at USD 423. Yeah, and I think that's a great way to describe him as bodacious, you know, just a guy that gets stuff done. He stands on business, some would say. But taking you back to the game now, Garden playing ball. They've really got to get their offense going if they want any chance of closing this gap. As Churchill's on a breakaway. This one's no good. He's not lobbing up the shot. Oh my gosh! And he jams it. The poster for Easton Shahan, the legend of the Wildcats. Yeah, the Owls might want to take that timeout because I don't think Gold will ever recover from that one. Wow. What do the kids say now? Aura? I think he lost all of his aura right there. As Shahan throws down one of the meanest dunks I have ever seen in my 3 years of broadcasting. That is absolutely fantastic. We apologize for the poor camera work at home. We got some new people here trying to put in some work. And we'll have to run you guys back the tape to see that one. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but man, if you were watching here in the gym to witness that, you will remember that for a long time. As Brad Shahan is standing in the stands looking prouder than anyone else in this gym right now, because man, what Brad Shahan, legendary father of the one and only Easton Shahan. That is insane. Bring me back from all that glaze in action there. Sorry about that. Easton Shahan, he's just kind of a household name here at Moundridge right now. As we bring you back to action here, it will be 50-21 in favor of the Wildcats with about 4 minutes and 8 seconds left in the third quarter. And you know, Paul, I know we keep talking about him, but a crazy stat line. Lutz has all of Garden Plains points by himself with 21. This kid is on fire. Yeah, Joe, definitely an impressive stat, and no wonder why he's got so many offers.
As the Owls will get one there to break a drought. Knitz now tries to get downhill, kicks the Lutz. Lutz finds Schmidt. Back to Churchill, he back cuts. Tries to rip through. Kick out to Schmidt. Schmidt thinks about it, pump fakes, jabs, out to Knitz. Knitz drives, scoops, misses the leg, can't finish. In transition here is Eck, he's gonna try and find something. Kicks to the corner. Now inside is Drilling. He's gonna find the back cut. And the pop and finish for the Owls.
Nice backdoor cut there from Durham. Churchill will have the ball for the Wildcats. Taking it over to Shahan. Shahan to Schmidt. Inside to Knitz, who somehow got that, and he will get fouled. He will go to the line to shoot two.
You know, like we said, every time Knitz touches the ball, it's a positive. You know, he always makes the right play, it feels like. And he's just one of those smart, high basketball IQ guards that I've seen.
As number 3, Finberg will check back in for the Wildcats at the next dead ball, which will be right now as Knitz misses his first. Knitz seemed visibly upset at missing that free throw. I mean, you got to think, him being such a positive player, it's kind of strange to see him get a little bit upset. But
yeah,
those are those shots you just can't miss right there.
Yeah, and that's one thing we try to instill with him all the time is he's just not one of the best free throw shooters. He just gets in his head a little bit, and that's one of the things he works on the most, too, is his free throws. So it's tough to see him miss those when he just really, really works hard at it.
As number 23, Josh Kane will check in for the Wildcats, giving Easton Shahan a rest. It's Eli Eck to Durham, back to Eck in the corner.
Just good. Rebounded by Schmidt. Schmidt's going to take it out. Finds Knitz. He's going to look for the play. Churchill trying to drive. Hits Kane. Kane now running their set. Over the top to Schmidt. Knocked away. And that's recovered by Eck. Going the Owls' way, and a hard pitch up the Flax goes up. Swatted by Churchill. And they will still recover after the massive block from Churchill. Looked like he touched the top of the backboard.
He probably could if he tried.
Just an athletic kid. As Schmidt now running the point. Over the top to Churchill. Kane now finds Knitz. Wing entry, driving down low, shakes. Dribbles it out to Burge. Schmidt thinks about it, pump fakes, jabs, finds Kane. Nice ball movement from the Wildcats, looking for the right shot. It's Churchill drive, he's gonna go up and jam it down! Oh my goodness! That's barbecue chicken for Churchill. As the Cats are blowing everybody's mind tonight in the Den. What a game they are having. The Cats on a generational run, playing absolutely federal basketball tonight. Wow. And a block from Churchill. Oh my goodness.
Hey, take this man away. Lock him up.
Lock him up for life because they cannot do anything to him.
Churchill is the Wildcat defense.
Wow. People are going to think back how good for the 2025-2026 Moundridge Wildcats. And this will be one of the games to remember. You know, Paul, like we talked about, we hyped up this game even though Moundridge is up a lot. This is one of the best games they've played all season.
Especially defensively. I mean, offense we could talk about. Lutz.
Oh my goodness.
It will come back.
As Kane that recovers that one.
Fast break didn't go quite as they thought. Nice pass from
long range three. Rattles out. But yeah, like you were saying, just great defense, and they're just executing everything perfectly tonight. You know, one of the big reasons they won the game is Lutz, as he just
oh man, Eli
takes a hard fall.
He just can't get any help. He's been swatted like 10, 11, 12 times tonight. I respect the grit, honestly.
Yeah, and that's one thing we didn't talk about this Garden Plain team. Not a lot of subs, only about 9 total on the varsity roster. And they are playing their hearts out, you know. They still haven't let up. They're looking for everything they can
It's just the Cats. Just who's going to stop them? I think Brock Randolph would stop them. Number 50. And he's driving here. Stuck up by Churchill. Tries to get the finish, and he will. Elijah Durham. And Burge goes down hard, grabbing his knee. Burge has had a lot of trouble with that knee this season. And not just this basketball season, this football season as well. He might just be cramping, though. Not too sure.
Thoughts and prayers.
Oh, it looks like
Burge.
he's just cramping.
It looks like a cramp, which is really good news, you know. Tough to see him on the ground, but
Glad to see it wasn't that
if you're
knee.
not really a real sports fan, you know how fixable a cramp is to how non-fixable anything else would be in an injury in the knee.
Bring out the pickle juice.
Yeah, about to say, get this kid some pickle juice,
Hey.
let him sit for a couple minutes, and he'll be fine.
If you remember me from football season, man, I had that stuff ready on the sideline.
Yeah.
I go down, bring it over.
But yeah, love to see that. Recovery from Burge there, nothing
Yeah,
too
glad to see
serious.
he's okay.
But 18 seconds left. It's going to be Wildcat ball, I think. As
Jesse Lutz will come back in for the Wildcats to take his place.
Knitz looking for the last second shot. 10 seconds winding down the third. They've already played fantastic basketball. Can they add to the perfect with a Shahan lob? Oh my goodness! It would have been terrific if he made it. Oh, and almost a buzzer beater for the Owls. But Shahan, what a man on Demon time tonight. 53-29. We'll be back in a little bit as I'm about to catch a shirt.
The Moundridge Sports Network is brought to you by these sponsors. Bradbury is a proud supporter of
Coming back now after one of the best third quarters I have ever seen from the Wildcats. 53-29 left in the fourth quarter. 8 minutes coming out. We're going to see what the Owls bring as the Den is getting rowdy.
As legendary figure Terry is going over the Wildcat student section to get them riled up for this fourth quarter.
As he's going to get the troops moving in. You love to see that fan involvement from the community. You know, I'm not trying to be biased, but Moundridge does have one of the best communities I've ever seen. Just hands down.
I would agree with that, Joe. There's a lot of positive impacts going on in our community.
There's no one not proud to be a Moundridge fan.
Back to the game now. You got
Churchill hits the step action to Shahan as he's going to take a drive in. Kick out. Kane can't recover. As Eck is trying to get the possession started, hits his brother closely. Long range three, short off the rim. Lutz gets the rebound. Getting his averages up tonight. Lutz finds Churchill. Pump fakes. Kick to Knitz in the corner. He's going to shake off. Kick out to Churchill. Over to Lutz. Lutz drives, spins out to Churchill. Another drive. Puts it up off the glass and a tough finish from Churchill. The pro touch from the square. You know, like we said, Garden Plain just not letting up. All gas, no brakes here as they'll get an and one. A little bit of momentum to spark some life in the Garden Plain team.
Joe, you mentioned just a second ago, spark it some life.
if you are the Owls, what do you think you need to do to really get your scoring up?
You know, honestly here, in crunch time with 7 minutes left, you got to just start yucking threes and playing the best defense you've ever played in your life, because you cannot let the Cats get the score up anymore, because 20 points is already going to be a crazy thing to try and come back from. So if I were them, I would just wake up. Like, you just got to do everything you can here. This is just, like I said, all gas, no brakes. You got to just keep doing whatever you're doing to try and get open looks.
With how much time's on the clock, you're 100% correct. You just got to start throwing some threes up, as Moundridge is starting to make some slight mistakes. You know, they're up by a little bit. They're getting a little bit sloppy, but hopefully they can put an end to that and keep up their good defense. As Eli Eck will bring up the ball for the Owls.
As number 1, Caden Godwin will be a sub here coming in. And, you know, he's not a bad player. You know, we've seen a lot from him in practice. He's really developed. You know, he's one of the guys off the bench that just really, like, show you some stuff that you wouldn't think you'd see from him. He's just a really crafty guy and can get that three-point open and just really can drive downhill. He's just a good player.
Yeah, Joe, I've been looking at his stats throughout the season. He's really developed as a player, like you said. And he's been a big part of this team so far this year as a good bench player to sub in if one of your starters gets into foul trouble. As the last foul was on number 23, Josh Kane. However, this foul will be on number 1, Caden Godwin. They come into the game and make a statement, whether that be good or bad, you know.
Yeah, coming in and with a negative is not a good look, but, you know, overall the Wildcat team has been fantastic tonight with a lot of patience and momentum swayed their way. They just really outgassed this Owls team, and that's why they're walking away with a win tonight.
Hey, Joe, there's still 6 minutes, you know. I've seen some crazy things, like Tracy McGrady in the NBA, but, you know.
One of the greatest comebacks I ever broadcasted was last year, Sub-State Bennington versus El Saline.
Joe,
that was one of the best
here.
games I have ever watched.
I was up here.
Down.
I wasn't commentating, but let's just say this place was more packed than I've ever seen in my entire life.
Bennington was winning by 14 in the fourth.
Generation.
El Saline came back and won by 1. It was 69-68. And then Cass Kramer was hitting threes like nobody's business.
If I'm correct, we had some extracurricular activity after the game involving the referees. But that was a thing of the past, and here we are tonight.
Yeah, coming back now. Knitz for 1. Can't get it. Bad miss off the left side.
Wide left.
As they're down 22 right now.
Godwin stopping the ball. Eli Eck with the ball.
Got to start something here.
Almost swatted by Lutz as Schmidt will go up to get that board.
As Schmidt, full head of steam, looking for something over the top to Knitz. Finds Lutz, wide open 3, rises up, just off. Godwin with the easy fix. Carving in the cup and just rising like I talked about. He gets that two-legged tip back in, and that's his shot. The 3 from the Owls is off, rebounded by Knitz. Transition momentum here, sways it out. Schmidt thought about it, and a traveling violation will be called on Schmidt as he didn't get his feet set.
Yeah, it's one of those things that gets a lot of people, but you gotta really watch out for it. As number 30, Jax Drilling will come back in for the Owls, giving McFadden a rest for the Owls. If you're the Owls, I think you really got to get things going here. I mean, 5 minutes, not a lot of time to put up as many points as they need, but, you know, they're just trying to stay with their fundamentals as Flax will get it inside. Nice fundamental move by him.
Yeah, and that's a tough layup trying to get Schmidt and Churchill to jump with that pump fake, but he executed well and just nailed it. That's the type of shots that should have been taken this whole game. As Schmidt tries to drive here. Bump, baseline fader, can't get it to go. Godwin hustles for the rebound. Lutz trapping Eck. He's going to pass it away to Drilling. Skip through, rises up, pro hop off the window, can't get it.
Another board from big LT Schmidt.
Finds Churchill, and it feels like a bit of a scrimmage now, just slowed down as the Owls. The life sucked out of them.
Wildcat sticking to their
their typical style of basketball, slowing down the game and just setting up their offense and seeing what they can get open. As LT Schmidt will have a floater.
The big fundamental scores there with the hook.
He's got 9 points.
And a timeout from the Owls. Probably a substitution sub, or excuse me, a timeout. And it will be. They'll get some bench guys going in, which...
That's Brock Randolph. I was talking about him earlier. He made quite a bit of a statement in the JV game, but we'll see what he can do to help out his team in this varsity.
You know, I'm hoping Knitz subs in some of those deeper in the bench guys just to get them some PT, you know, like Willoughby or Tion Wilson, because they, even though they lost the JV game, some of those guys didn't play all too bad.
Yeah, I mean, I think Tion Wilson had like 12 points in the JV game. You know, you love to see the younger guys get some playing time, especially since, you know, we have a super heavy senior-based team. You know, you want to get those guys some time so they can get used to playing at the varsity level.
Yeah, just what I was about to say, you know, they're not really used to playing in the front gym and in this type of setting with actual, like, a lot of fans. And, which I'm not saying is an excuse, you know, you got to be ready to play at all times.
As Cooper Schmidt, number 25, will get checked in for the Wildcats as he...
Bit of an awkward lineup, all starters, but Coop there, Todd out there.
You got to wonder, you know,
strong.
Playing out there with your brother, it's got to be a lot of fun, huh?
Yeah. Guys, I see Miss Jessica already taking pictures of both of them. You love to see
almost a point there from Coop, but the veteran Kaiser Knitz will get the ball.
As Knitz now looking to get something open. Knitz hits Cooper. He gets one. Go! Cooper Schmidt, the man of the game. Give him MVP right now. Start chanting his name because he just hit that one from the logo. Schmidt. The little Schmidt,
to be specific.
The Owls here.
As Knitz picks his pocket, looking for a backdoor cut to Lutz.
Not that he got it.
Not that he needs any more points, but, you know,
having 23 on the night, a career high for him. The Cats are showing off in elite fashion. Wow, what a game we're having in the gym.
Nice backdoor cut there from Tassett. He's not had much time tonight, but, you know, with his time that he does have, he makes good plays like that. As Knitz will look for a pick and roll there, but Cooper Schmidt thought about another three.
If he makes another one, I'm going to lose my voice. I'm literally screaming.
And big LT Schmidt will get called for another travel. But it's a good thing it's a dead ball because that will allow the Wildcats to check in some more younger classmen.
Yeah, so the starters did their job. Huge win over the Garden Plain Owls. You know, a lot of people didn't know how this game was going to go tonight, you know, taking, like we said, Andale to overtime. But losing to Haven, you know, we were trying to see what Owls team we were getting, and, you know, they just couldn't live up to the Wildcat name, and that is why the Cats came out with the win tonight, did everything perfectly. This type of play from the Wildcats is a state contending team, and if they do this throughout postseason and into sub-state, they will be a force to be reckoned with, and that is why they are one of the best teams in 2A.
I agree, Joe. I mean, the Cats have had some really slow games with some other teams, but tonight they really just put on a show. And I agree, if they play like this the rest of the season, they will definitely be a state contender. As a nice backdoor cut there.
Missed away. Rebounded by Adolph as he just smokes it. Zadov now taking the ball down. Got to give one of these guys an open look. Is Wilson, like we said, he's probably coming in for Shahan. You know, he's done his part in this game. So we get a lot of movement from these bench guys. Adolph now at the high wing. Looking inside, hits Kaufman. Kaufman ducks. Tries to get physical. Rises, hook shot. No call. But he'll take the two at the line. It's Kaufman being a lefty. You know, that's one thing I see in practice is he's a lefty, so it's kind of weird to see his shot go up because, you know, it's not what everyone's used to. You know, a lot of right-handed guys on the team, and, you know, then he just drives left, and it's kind of hard to guard. So that's definitely something that you would put on a player scout, is that he's left-handed. It's Kaufman connects both of them, shooting 100% from the foul line tonight. Owls looking for anything.
Just throwing up shots as Adolph will hold on for dear life. And it'll be Wildcat ball.
Being a dog there, trying to get
that ball. And that's one thing Adolph does really well is he's a defensive guy. He's quick, just like his brother, Keppel Adolph, number 12 last year. Just one of those guys that could come in and just get a stop every possession. And he's just a really physical athlete.
Which Keppel Adolph was not just a physical athlete, but he was really good at defense, I would say. I mean, he's one of those guys that no matter what move you did, he was like Kyrie, he's not going nowhere.
Adolph gets one. 2-in and finish. The rise up. Adolph, the big O.
We'll get a timeout here from the Owls, wondering what they're going to try to draw up. As Little D will check in for the Wildcats.
As everybody is getting in for the Cats tonight.
As Tremaine Wilson will also check in for the Wildcats. Good to see them getting some playing time as well.
So yeah, pretty much the JV starters coming in for the Cats tonight. But yeah, Paul, anything you want to say about the game? Got a minute left. What have you noticed? What have you liked? Just anything.
I mean, honestly, the thing that's really impressed me tonight is just the physicality of the Wildcats defense. I mean, I can't count how many blocks there were tonight.
Yes.
It was just phenomenal. But honestly, I think the Wildcats let the playing just speak for itself.
Yeah, and that's something I would say too, but I'm going to be original. One thing I've really noticed is just this has been one of the most show-out games for the Cats. Just crazy things happening every other possession. And just really good offensive, really good offensive tendencies from the Cats. Just a great win for them tonight. This is really going to give them pumped up to play Trojan Classic on Saturday, which you guys should make it out for that one or tune in to Trojan TV.
It's going to be a great game.
That is going to be a great game.
Moundridge versus Heston.
But 45 seconds winding down, trying to get a look. Wilson has it at the wing. Wilson goes to work. Hits the drum dump off. Wilson goes up, and a traveling violation will be called.
Wow, surprised
on the brothers.
Wow.
Nice little move from Wilson there.
Another
big
thing,
guy, but he's shifty.
As this time's winding down, another thing that I've noticed is not necessarily about the game, but just the fact that this Wildcat student section, anytime an air ball happens or anything like that, the Wildcat student section lets them hear it.
But yeah, like we said, what a great contest we have had tonight, Paul. One of the best games I have ever called. This has been an immense joy. This is just insane. What a game we saw from the Moundridge Wildcats. Thank you, everybody at home, for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit all those buttons on the socials, and make sure you tune in later to the Moundridge Sports Network so we can keep you up to date with every sport related to USD 423. And we thank you guys for watching. I'm Joe Azarito, joined by Paul Grill. We will see you